committee?
Yeah, basically, when the money is provided, you need to get value for money.
Value for money. So that's what we're asking, briefly. You wanted to comment before we come to...
Yes, I wanted to comment. You know, we tend to look at things in pockets.
Disjointed.
Yeah, disjointed. The country is one. And if systems are not working and our way of doing things are not wrong, it will not just show in one place. It shows here, it shows there, it shows here. Now, to me, I still see this in the same way I see the increased road traffic accidents. I see this in the way that we had the fire before. I see this in the way we have fertilizers that are defective. There's one thing that is running across. How is our professionalism? How are technical things being done? Because when you listen to things, you hear politicians talking, even when there is a problem that is actually technical. And so our technical people, where are they? So we have a system where probably you have subdued the technical people. If you come now to this one of the airport, if the generators failed, and this is an airport that we are renovating. Remember, we had a fire. You remember the old arrival lounge, where now I think we are parking. When that burnt down, that is when actually we started to now renovate the whole airport, and a lot of money has been put in. And in my view, anything done in 21 and 2024 is new. It's new. If at that time, if within that time, the generator system failed. Now, when you are going to look at that, you just don't look at the generator system. You look at the whole system. Now, we have heavy rains, but in technical things, there's normally a safety margin. You know, in some places, they put a safety margin as high as 50, meaning, now, if this amount of rain fell, this would give in. And you say, you would even double that. If that was done, that's the safety you put. Was that done? So when we were now checking the power, did we check everything else? Now, if a roof is leaking and you are saying that the contractors are saying we can't finish, it means it's something that was not completed that they were aware of, so that they are not surprised. So when we had this team that was put in place, did we check the whole system? So I think generally as a country, the politicians are subduing the professionals. So what is happening?
So the question we should be asking is, of course, this money was budgeted for. So the contractors will not be crying for that they are woefully inadequate to finish the job because there's no money.
Money and management are different things. You can have money, and if your management is poor, if you want to go down, one should have checked the whole system. What are other systems that are likely to fail? Power has failed. What are other systems that are likely to fail in this airport? And if we find those systems, where is the problem? Was it the kind of person we gave the tender? How were the tenders done? What was the technical specifications?
Right.
How are they checked?
Okay.
And so let's look at the country, and I would say as politicians, I feel very bad. Let's say, like, let me go back to the fertilizer. I see politicians through and through struggling with the issue of whether this is a fertilizer, whether this is maram, and whether this is... The first person who should have been talking to us on this fertilizer are the people at the Bureau of Standards. There must be a director in the Ministry of Agriculture. What is it? Even if we come to health, you don't see technical people. What you see at this. So what I'm saying, let me finish by saying, this, in my view, is a technical failure. And so the politicians take the overall responsibility. But when they even want to come to the airport and start telling you what they will do, I would expect them to just say this will be done, but the detail, when it will be done, when it will be ready, we should start seeing what are professional people doing about these matters. Because we make policies and those decisions, the implementers are the technical people. That's where our failure is.
Dipara, I think the person to held accountable as far as